Hello, first time chatter here. How was it meeting Ludwig? Well, actually, this was my second time meeting Ludwig. I actually met him once before, but actually Ludwig is very cool. He's funny and he's honestly pretty he's pretty chill and he's very down to earth. He actually knows what's good, what's bad, I don't know, you know what I'm trying to say. He's pretty chill. Paid chatter for Ludwig. Yeah, Ludwig paid me like 10 grand to say that. He's got money to throw around. Yeah, Ludwig has great taste in OOT all dungeons runners, yep. So sad Ludwig wasn't there when I called him out in the trash as SRM take. Yeah, I was hoping to like bring that back up when he got back, but it just never came up. But also, I think it probably would not have been great to like do a whole detour talking about SRM. I think just a quick mention is probably better, commentary-wise. I don't think it's good to like have a whole conversation about a completely different category / trick that's not used in that run. But yeah, it would have been a fun little discussion, I guess. Fun little banter. Don't think we've talked enough about SRM. Yeah, we could probably have SRM discussions for another few years. What's another SRM discussion? Imagine SRM in Tears of the Kingdom. The ultimate essay machine. So, do you like to party? Oh yeah, I'm a real party animal. I go crazy. I drank 2 Red Bulls the other day. Ain't no party like an OOT party, oh yeah. Actually, that reminds me of GDQ. GDQ last year, there was this very stark contrast between MM runners and OOT runners. So like, I hung out with MM runners in a group, like that was mainly MM runners and a group mainly OOT runners. OOT runners, all really chill, you know, pretty low energy. MM runners, party animals. They are not the same. MM runners are crazy party animals. OOT runners are stoners, MM runners are frat bros. Baby? Pope Squidward is a partier, never would have guessed. Within an hour of me arriving at GDQ, he was in the pool with all his clothes on. That's all I'll say. I did not join him. He lost a bet. Average Pope moment. Why is the language different? We play on the Japanese version because the text is faster. Am I fluent in Japanese? Yeah, totally. That's why I play it. I don't want to show off though, so I won't show off how perfect I am in Japanese on stream though. Learning Japanese so I can go to RTA in Japan. Exactly. Using someone else's language for an advantage might count as cultural appropriation. Oh no. Guys, I think we need to cancel OOT speedrunners. They don't allow cheaters at RTA in Japan, I'm banned. Oh god. It's over. Yeah, hardest boss. So guys, this is the hardest boss in the game. You know, everyone has trouble with this. No shame in having trouble with this boss. I'm sure you guys all died many times to this boss as a kid. It's a pretty tough one. You died in this boss twice in the last week. Thank you, Pope. See, someone understands. Oh, I almost realized I almost died to the spikes. I wasn't paying attention to how low my health was already. Killed Morpha and died anyway. Oh my god. Imagine dying after the boss is already dead. Dude. That makes me so irrationally angry. When the bomb that gets me the super slide there gives me a bomb drop and I can't pick it up. Oh no, you do DC this. Wait, then lol, he said doo-doo. Haha. Streamer said a funny. Okay, first run, trying the new hard strat at the end. Hopefully this goes well. So if this goes well, I can save 20 seconds on my best here. But it also, the hardest trick in the run is now the last trick in the run. So yeah. Rip. That sucks. Okay, for the sake of practicing the hard thing, I will not retry the setup again and just go straight into Deku with bombs. This is gonna mean the run is not gonna finish properly, but what I really want to do is just practice the trick itself. But that does mean there will be no credits wrong warp. Alright, so here's the trick. Okay, one more try. Rip. Didn't get it. I mean, I was expecting I'd probably fail it my first run, but that does mean I need to go practice it more. This is probably going to be a recurring theme, is I'm probably going to try in a run, fail, and then immediately go practice it for a long time. This is going to be hard, but it's going to save 20 seconds. It'll be worth it eventually. Please tell me I've never accidentally used Twitch lingo IRL. It depends on what you mean by IRL. Like, at Twitch or like speedrun events, to people who know Twitch lingo, yes. To like a random person that does not know Twitch lingo, no, absolutely not. No, not even on accident. You once said pog in front of your mom. Nice. What if your boss says pog in front of you? That means your boss is a Twitch viewer, which is the worst outcome. It might be better to get fired for saying pog. Yeah, that's terrifying. Getting your paycheck and telling your boss, thanks for the dono. Imagine getting dono walled by your boss. Thanks for the 10 months to your boss. Thanks for the 10 months paycheck, boss. No, I do not say chat in real life by accident, unless, again, it is someone familiar with Twitch lingo. If I am speaking to someone, a normie, not familiar with Twitch lingo, I am extremely careful about every word I say. Did I say chat during Fast 52? I mean, in a context where it was appropriate, I think so. Like, I probably said, yeah, I said chat when the Twinrova cutscene came up, because I'm like, hey, we should ask chat what they're saying. Do I ever wear Twitch shirts in public? No. In fact, I don't even think I have any Twitch shirts. Fake Twitch streamer, I know. I don't know if I have any Twitch merch. I think the only thing I have that even has Twitch on it is the Twitch statue thing, like the purple statue. You know, the award I got, the casual 5 million hours award. No big deal. But yeah, I think that's literally the only thing I have with Twitch on it. My award-winning streamer. I don't have a Twitch body pillow. No, I do not, in fact, have any body pillow. A body pillow with smiley face on it? Is that an actual thing? A body pillow with just the passive-aggressive Twitch smiley? Please tell me that's a thing. It's just smiling, it's not passive-aggressive. If we had stats on all of the times the generic smiley was used on Twitch, and we could group them into meaningful smiley face or passive-aggressive smiley face, I guarantee you the passive-aggressive ones would win out. That smiley is only used passive-aggressively. Smiley derogatory. More people should use the monkey-based emotes. I hate the old monkey-based emotes. The old Twitch smileys that were all the monkey faces, I hated those. I don't hate monkeys in general, but the old generic Twitch monkey emotes were so bad. I don't think it's the ones that are used now. I think those are different, but I'm talking like the early days. All the generic Twitch emotes were like this really ugly monkey. I hated it. Your account was created 5 months before Twitch existed? Nice. Mine was created 2 years before Twitch existed. Yeah, casual flex. No big deal. What did me and the Uber driver talk about? I say hello and then be quiet for the entire ride. Just drive. Yeah. I do not tell the Uber driver to be quiet. I just don't say anything. What if they ask me how's it going? I say it's going alright. And then try to be quiet from there. I need a gold split to my destination. Actually, when I got to Fast 52, when Ubering to the event, me, Phil, and Suiji took an Uber together, and we were talking amongst ourselves because you know it's if you're talking among friends in Uber, it makes more sense. But anyway, I am 100% sure that Uber driver had no idea what we were talking about. We were just talking about all speedrunner stuff, and I'm sure I would love to know Uber drivers' reactions to speedrunners talking about speedrun stuff in the back. I don't think Bomb was mentioned. We were more talking about Mario stuff. Oh yeah, I tackle kids with cancer for charity. You know what, I think, now that you mention it, I think the tackle kids thing did come up during the conversation. Uh-oh. Got banned from Uber. This chat always managed to make you laugh, encouraging. No, don't tell them that. Don't tell the chat they're actually funny. Don't inflate their ego. They can't think they're funny. I started reading the essay. The literal second word I see is Linux. And I am not surprised at all. He was asking a question. I'm just joking. I just want to make fun of Linux users. Okay, yeah, no more Linux talks. Linux nerds out. Why isn't zfg.gov a website? They don't let me be part of the government yet. I don't know why they haven't made me secretary of OOT speedruns, like the most important government position. Alright, looks good. Gotta go for the risky strat. Could have a safe PB, but risking it all. Alright, one last hard trick. Hardest trick of the run is now the last trick of the run. So we'll see how this goes. I got it. PB. Dang, that probably cost me 108. Assuming the heap setup worked. Okay, yeah, it worked. Alright, nice. Okay, first run PB with the new wrong warp. That's nice. Pretty happy that my first run that was on PB pace got that. Didn't chicken out. So yeah, before we were doing the wrong warp from Deku to Ganon's castle, because that was... So, for this credits wrong warp, like when we're getting the credits here, we can't pause in Goma's room. If we pause in Goma's room, the wrong warp doesn't play the cutscene. And so we have two options. It doesn't matter where we wrong warp to. We just have to do a wrong warp to get the cutscene. The Ganon's Castle wrong warp was the really safe one. It's very easy to do bufferless, and so that's the one I was doing. But the DC one is much faster, but much harder. And so for a while, I wasn't doing the DC one because it just was not worth it, but I labbed a new strat. That strat that I just did there is a 3-frame window and a 2-frame window, which is better than what used to be a 1-frame window with like multiple inputs that were kind of hard in the 1-frame window. So still hard. Oh, and I cannot buffer it, but hard but reasonable now. Yeah, that's record. This was also not that great of a run. This was... Shadow was really bad. Middle part was just kind of mid. Mid was mid. Oh, enter job. I can't believe, dude, I lost 45 seconds on enter job again. But yeah, nice PB. Did I miss any splits this run? I did not. Okay, I can do uno mas. Oh god, the Linux talk is immortalized now? Oh no. I forgot. I should have thrown the run. Now the PB video is gonna be people talking about Linux for half the run. What a tragedy. Yeah, I got a PB again as quickly as I can. We can talk about Windows XP instead. Love Windows XP. Goated. Okay, but I probably won't do too many more runs. I think next run that gets to adult will probably be final run. Okay, I said one last run to adult. Let's get a non-trash run to adult. Like how they gave us a cool Fast 52 envelope with your name on it, and inside was just hotel info. I forgot that had your name on it. I left that in the hotel. I left an important souvenir. Oh no. 3 years out. Oh, dang. Okay, I mean, I guess it's not that important. It's just an envelope. But yeah, they definitely treated us super nice at Fast 52. Very nice to get that treatment. Dude, I'm so mad at that emote. Worst possible timing. Yeah, I know you guys love it. Do I ever think of how there's modern runners who've never heard of SRL? And I haven't actually thought about that, but that's gotta be true, yeah. What is SRL? SRL was Speedruns Live. It was a place where people would gather for races, and also like a general speedrun stream hub, like in the early days of Twitch. Oh yeah, and if you weren't streaming speedrun related stuff, you had to put no SRL in your title, so that the Speedruns Live bot would not put your speedrun, your non-speedrun stream on the front page. Wait, there were 36 people in the SRL IRC? Oh my god. Crazy. Yeah, I like Lud pronouncing it Vibruto. I think he didn't realize the pun. Dude, when Adef said for the vibes, that was a great unintentional pun. Is there a chance? Hold on. I know that I can save another 15 or 20 seconds on the final split, and my best split for Twinrova is not that great. There's like a non-zero chance I PB by like a second if the rest goes perfectly. Best, nice, that's a good start. Yeah, the crash mod is off, this is back to vanilla. Alright, if I get super good Twinrova luck, then maybe there's a chance. Oh, there's a double. Okay, that's good. Maybe there's a chance. Okay, I don't think that was good enough to PB though. I don't think I'll save enough time to still have a chance at PB. But either way, more importantly, just getting practice on the ending. No, not gonna go for no buffer on the cutscene skip. Practicing the ending is more important. Okay, I think I can save like 15 seconds on this split, not 27. I doubt it, but this could be pretty close. If I get the trick. Still a big if. Got it? No, I'll barely miss it. Dang. A best by a lot, but yeah, this is gonna miss it by like 7 seconds. Dang. Very good best split though. But I'm happy, that's 2 out of 3 runs that got the final wrong warp today. I'm pretty happy with that, because I thought it was gonna be worse. I thought I'd have multiple runs fail it at the end before I got a single success. But yeah, honestly, good consistency today. Like, finishing 3 runs without them being no reset runs is good. Like, all of them were pretty solid runs, including a PB. So, good progress today. Aiming for a specific time. My goal was 107. I might end up having to change that to 106. We'll see. I don't wanna say anything too early. I'm gonna keep 107 as the goal for now. But considering my history with goals, it might be lowered. Alright, anyway. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed. I will go find someone to raid.